The word law of attraction is very loosely thrown around. Nowadays, if you see YouTube channels, you see various media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, various other social media channels, you'll see people talking about law of attraction and how they manifested whatever they desired. There are so many people who have written so many books on law of attraction. This concept, so the first time law of attraction went viral when Rhonda Byrnes came out with a book in 2006, The Secret. The question is, what is law of attraction and whether law of attraction is a new age concept? Well, now the point here to note is, law of attraction is not a new age concept. This was there in existence long back, in fact thousands of years back. If you've read our Gitas, the scriptures, if you've read the Bible, if you've read the Quran or any other holy scriptures, you will see there is law of attraction written word by word everywhere. When people speak about law of attraction, they talk about something magically happening to you. You ask and you'll get something from the universe. You think about it and you'll get it from the universe. But does that really work like that? Well, to answer your question, this is yes and no both. Now, how law of attraction works? So first, we'll understand what law of attraction is. Law of attraction is nothing but your energy vibrating at the same frequency. So you are manifesting something by vibrating on the same frequency. Sounds a little bit complicated, right? But we'll come down to the basic, simple techniques of it. Now, law of attraction is a concept where you are attracting something positive. So we do this every day in our life. For example, I'm just giving you a small example. Let's say you've worn a white dress today while going to office, and you suddenly feel after wearing that white dress, there are so many people who has this exact feeling, and I used to have this exact feeling. So I'm talking from experience. When I used to wear a white dress, I used to have this feeling, I hope it doesn't get stained. I hope I don't drop anything on it. I hope I don't ruin my white dress. I hope I don't drop an ink on it. I hope while eating, I have to be very careful. And I used to be very conscious. I would not walk here and there. I would not eat something that would be, gravy that can stain my dress. I would be very cautious when I'm writing with a pen so that it doesn't slip from my hand. So with my lipstick and all, I'd be very conscious. And can you believe what used to happen? Eventually, I would stain that dress and I would ruin it. So every time I was thinking, I was reprogramming my mind that, something might happen. Something might happen. I need to be cautious. Something might happen. So I was living in that fear that something might happen, and eventually it happened. So what did I do? I have attracted this entire thing. I have attracted ruining my dress all throughout by reprogramming my subconscious mind. I have vibrated at that frequency level. Now, law of attraction is something like that. Whatever you believe, you need to vibrate at that same frequency to get something. Now, to break it down to you, let me give you a simple example. You've all read that story of Aladdin and the genie, right? When you were a child. Well, I've read that too. Now, what happens in Aladdin and genie? Aladdin gets hold of a lamp. He rubs that lamp and a genie just comes out of it, right? And then the genie says, I will grant you wishes. Whatever you want to wish, I will give it to you. And how many wishes that the genie gives? 3 wishes, right? Now, I am going to teach you a method and a technique where this genie is so powerful that it'll give you not just 1 wish, not just 2, 3 wishes. It'll give you unlimited wishes. Can you imagine unlimited wishes? So whatever you want in your life, you can get that. But this being a very powerful weapon, now God decided that if we give this weapon and it falls on the wrong hands, can you imagine what would happen? Any terrorist, anyone who's out there to do harm can wish something like that and immediately destroy someone. So, to hide this in a proper place, God has selected a very special place, and that is inside of us. He has chosen to hide this inside of us so that only the good people who can tap into that energy will receive its benefits. Not the bad people, but the good people. Now, how does this work? We have unlimited wishes, but to tap into those wishes, we need to know how to vibrate on that frequency. You've all read science in school, right? Physics, you've all read physics in school. Now in physics, there is a popular concept which Einstein has, Einstein's famous formula, which everyone knows, is E is equal to mc square. What does that mean? E is equal to mc square means that everything around us is made up of matter, right? Everything. So the chair you are sitting in is a matter. The car you came in is a matter. Are we a matter? Yes, we are also a matter. Now, if you put the matter through, there have been several studies by scientists where they have, deep dived into the, they've gone through with a microscope on each of this matter to see what it is all about, what is matter made up of. Now, matter is made up of time, space, and how we perceive it, right? If you go at it with a microscope, you'll first notice, molecules, atoms, nucleus. You go down, deeper down, and then at the end level, you'll see it's made up of energy. And we don't see matter moving, but it is all vibrating. So if you see it through a microscope, you'll see it is vibrating. We might not see it, with plain and simple eyes, but you need to go really deep down to see if it's vibrating. Which means matter is made up of energy and everything is vibrating. So we've established that. Now, the word energy, what does that mean? The word energy is a singular word, right? Is there any word in the dictionary called energies? No, right? Energies would be a plural form. We don't have a word called energies. Why? Because we feel that energy is a constant thing. Energy is constant. So everything equals to one energy, which means this matter, you, me, the air, everything is vibrating on that same energy level. So the question is, if we are all same, then how do we look different? Because of our frequency. So now we have established the fact that matter is equal to energy. One is energy is constant, always constant, and energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed, it can be transformed from one state to another. If you see this bottle over here, this bottle is made up of plastic. So which state is it in? It is in a solid state. Now let's say if we heat this bottle, we put it under fire, what state will it be? It will be in the liquid state, right? But the bottle is same. It is still plastic, but it is going to be in a different form. When we heat it further, then it will transform into a gas form. So, but the state is, the energy is still same. The material is still same. It is plastic. So, which means it is changing form. So, energy changes form. Which means in Gita, Bhagavad Gita, you will see a soul, it is written that a soul is never created, neither does it die. It just moves from one state to another, one body to another. So that is why we have the concept of rebirth, because our soul never dies. We rebirth, the soul again moves into another body. Whatever Einstein or the other scientists, philosophers have established in modern age regarding energy, you will see it is all there, word by word, in our scripture. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna mentioned that we are all made up of energy. ना हम इंसान हैं, ना हम आत्मा हैं, हम सब परमात्मा हैं. Which means we are all made up of energy. परमात्मा, एनर्जी. ना आत्मा जन्म लेती है, ना आत्मा की मृत्यु होती है. इसका सिर्फ रूप बदलता है. Which means that energy cannot be created, neither cannot be destroyed. It can only get transformed from one state to another. So, which means that if we are all made up of energy, then God is also made up of energy. So then what is the difference between God and us? Well, it is us and God vibrating at different levels, different frequencies. And this frequency, the word frequency in our spirituality is termed as consciousness. So that is why when we talk about God, when we talk about spirituality, we talk about higher consciousness. And then when we talk about human beings, we are vibrating on a lower consciousness level. There's another concept in Gita which speaks about likes attract likes. जैसे करनी वैसे भरनी. Which means whatever you are attracting, you are whatever you are attracting. Likes attracts like. For example, during our childhood days, you will see in class there will always be a set of students who are bad students and who are not so good in their studies. And they always have company of students who are mischievous and are not good in studies as well. Again, you will see another set of students who are very meritorious, who sits at the front, and you will see students they are associating with are also of that same level, meritorious, studying, very disciplined. Which means you are attracting whatever you are. Likes attract likes. Again, if you see, so there is also a term called we are known by the ambassadors. We are the ambassadors of the people we are around. So the people around us actually speaks volumes about what we are like. So which means whatever we are, we will always associate with those kind of people. So which means again, likes attract like. So that way, if we keep thinking something daily, consciously or unconsciously, unfortunately or fortunately, we keep attracting things in our life. Whether it is a positive thing or whether it is a negative. If something bad is happening to you, you are responsible for it because you are attracting it. If something good is also happening to you, you are responsible for it. You are attracting it. So attraction, the law of attraction works on basis of frequencies. How we vibrate at the same frequency level. So in the next video, I will talk about how you can increase your frequency, how you can vibrate on that frequency. It is easier talking about vibrating on frequencies. How you likes attract likes, but how we can shift our frequency, because our external environments guide us a lot in terms of what we are feeling, thinking, feeling and actions. Thought, belief and actions, these three are the main factors in getting our whatever we are receiving from the universe. These are the main three factors: how we think, what we believe and what are the actions we are taking. How we can vibrate on this frequency and how we can change our frequency level to vibrate on a higher frequency, in my next video I will be addressing that. Thank you for watching. In my next video I will speak about the ways in which you can attract. Learn this law of attraction, apply it in your daily life, and you can get whatever you desire. Thank you for watching. Please come back to my next channel, and if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe for more videos to come.